Well, hello there, guys and girls. Welcome back to Spain. Is how that tends to go. Hey, Andy, welcome in. Welcome back to our little adventure in Spain, where we are taking a village team and we are trying to win things in Spain with them. It's basically the short version, but I hope you're well. Hope you are doing fantastically on this Thursday. What do I want in there? Probably we'll put Felix in there. Why not? I mean, this is the fourth tier of Spain. It's in the base game. This is a base game league. This one. Nothing random or moddy here. But otherwise, I use Teemos on the workshop. If I want to be in a random country, I will use Teemo. But yeah, in the fourth tier of Spain, there do be some random clubs. Right, we have got to win again today, and if we win again, we can keep up our push at the top of the table. That's the plan. I am feeling that we should be able to win promotion this year. I think this team's good enough. We'll get things underway, ready to go, and hopefully this is the beginning of another evening of just massively smashing random teams. That's sort of our hope. We'll see if that hope pays off, of course, but they're all wearing leggings. It can't be that cold. We're in Spain. Yes, northern Spain, but it's not cold. Come on. Like, behave yourself. We've just had a winter break. You know, Jimenez can't get there. We are very much in the second half of the season now as well. So we are in the chase for promotion. Orense, our opponents today, are right above us. So if ever there was a game to make sure we win, it's this one. I hope we can get it together and see this one out with a win. Ideally, just to leapfrog us over them as Sabater picks up the ball. Come on, cut it back. Gets brought. That's clearly an attempted murder. Stop it. Jimenez has gone in with another attempted murder tackle of his own. Someone want to get back here and maybe help out? Just a touch. No? No? We're just going to let him run, are we? Just going to let them run. Excellent. Love it. Love it when we pull that off. It's always what we're looking for. I guess we fight back from underneath again, like we always seem to have to when we're dominating the goal difference, the XG, and the shots, and the possession. For some reason, it still thinks we need to fight back every time. I feel like discouraging long shots might take care of some of that disparity between shots and shots on target. Hopefully we'll get ourselves a bit more involved. Right, You've Been Terrible is a great shout. It's a very underrated shout. I'm not happy with your performance. Go out there, do something different, and get goals, please. That's what I want from this team, is more goals. Purely because more goals equals more monies. Do it, mate, do it. There are some interesting things going on in the lower leagues of Spain. There are some very small. Like this team is from a village of like 1,500 people. It's a really tiny village. Cannot overstate how tiny the village this club is from. 2032 with Liverpool. Wild. And how many Premier Leagues have we won? Right, I would like Lopez on up top. I think we'll send in Soyeveas on the right hand side. Iker can get replaced by Gao. Ignacio by Montero. And hold back on the last one for now. Yeah. Hold back on the last one for now is the plan. Although Paul Fernandez immediately decides to go and be awful. So I guess we send in Gonzalo Piera. Turn up the attacking, just to take advantage of the fact we do have such a massive XG. I expect savingness, it rains all the time. Yeah. Yeah, it was supposed to have been fixed with the last patch, and it hasn't been. So, it's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. We are not going to score a goal in this game. We're going to get thoroughly FM'd. Thoroughly FM'd here by the team above us, which is going to really hurt us for promotion. It rains in Spain all the time as well, so, you know, there is that. Yep, true story, mate. True story. Right, that was poor. That was really poor. We are starting to fall apart a bit. I know we've got a window open, I think, but you know, with the sidebar, not disagreeing. Not disagreeing. I mean, it'll be fine if things were in the places you expect them to be up here, but they're just not. Right, send a system for that. Lopez still needs to score his first goal, which I don't disagree with, quite frankly. I don't disagree with that. I am going to swap Ignacio for this fella, Montero, for next time out, because we're better with him in there. Hey, Chrissy, how are you? Beating Napoli 3-0 with Parma. Lovely. So much to click. Yep. Truer words never spoken. I think Jaime Robert needs to go in for Felix, who shouldn't really have been on the bench in that last game. He's not actually... Can I return him? No, but I can chuck him in our B team. And I think I will, just so I forget he's there. To be fair, actually, I could get rid of most of these guys and forget they exist, because they're not going to improve the team. They were just players I brought in on loan because they don't have to be registered. So they are literally here just as filler in case of emergency, and we're not really at an emergency yet. So we can drop them down. They can go play in our under 19s, and hopefully the goal will happen. I'm good, Chrissy. How are you? Is that everyone I want to drop? I think so. I think so. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, let's see if we can do something against Salamanca, who are slowly climbing the table, which tells me they're in form. And that's not really something I wanted to see, to be honest. Is Salamanca also coming into form? I did say earlier in the season that I think they will probably be knocking on the door for the playoffs. Apply for your first legal role, Ilya. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's what we like to hear. A file opener. Ooh, fancy. Buzzing beating Napoli. Fair enough. With the old Milky Boys. The old Milky Boy kids. Very concerned about this this form we've hit. That's all right. 3-0 off. Any goal after 3-0 being offside doesn't really matter. It's when you have like 3 called offside and it ends 0-0 and you just sit there like, what the fuck are you doing? That's when you sit there and go, are all my strikers stupid? Do we need to talk about the rules of the football? I'm not expecting us to get any big offers for any players. Would be nice to be able to bring in one or two more, but the money's not really there, and I don't feel as though free loans are going to be happening based on what I've seen so far, slash the size of our squad. Danny Nogues, is he a player I want to keep? Not really, he doesn't really fit how I play, so he can toddle off for free. We'll save a bit of cash there. Using 4-2-4, I mean, that's probably why you're winning, to be honest. Right, let's see. I think Nacho Alea was the guy I really wanted on loan, but I don't think we can afford him. No. I could cheese it, but I'm not going to. Waiting for Borja Ortiz to come in. Junior Roseo could be good as like a backup keeper. Don't want to let him go. Nice, nice. Oh well, I guess we make do with what we've got. Unless something wild appears towards the back end of the season. Like Parma as a team, it's fair. They used to be quite good back in the 90s. No idea if they're any good now, but they used to be quite good in the 90s. There you go, so you're getting the good results. That's what matters. That's what matters. It's very weird getting used to all these games being played on Sundays. I know it shouldn't be as confusing as it is, but it does occasionally get confusing. Ever so occasionally it becomes a confusing situation. But, you know, we're ticking by, we're getting through, we're sort of making it work. And we're only 6 points off a third, it's not, or 5 points off a third, it's not the biggest drama in the world. As of right now, it's not an emergency. I support because my granddad, because he's from Italy, fair enough. Fair enough. No justification needed for me. Support who you support. It's just how that kind of goes. Really. It's just very much how these sorts of things tend to go. Jolly ho, tip, tip, pip, pip, what? A lot of people are making up for Cifuentes. Is Cifuentes a guy I've been... I think he's a reserve. I was trying to get rid of. Basically, I'm still trying to offload a lot of the squad from last year because they were all a bit shit. Like, this team only barely survived relegation last year. So I ripped up everything in the summer and put it back together with, well, better players. So hopefully they'll be able to push for promotion. I really want to get top spot, not just because obviously winning the league is nice, but because this playoff system looks really complicated and I don't want to have to figure it out. As far as I can tell, 16 players go into some kind of competition for one spot. And it's not really what I want to do. Feels like it's a bit far. To be completely honest, just feels like I don't want a mini tournament at the end of the season. Right, people are making offers for players. Cifuentes, are you a player I want rid of? Yes, you are. You're a player I very much want rid of. So, all of you can just offer him contracts. Go for it. Get it done. Why do I want to sign Chris Wood? I mean, Chris Wood's a decent player. Like, let's not have too much crazy Chris Wood slander now. Chris Wood is a perfectly respectable footballer. Sabater is suspended. Oh no. I don't know who our next best right back is, to be honest. It's Diaz, and he's not registered. In fact, Diaz could be registered for this game, couldn't he? Diaz could be registered for this game. I might even have a spot open. I don't have a spot open, but if we casually take off Victor Ferrios and chuck in Diaz. Oh, it's because he's over 23. Oh, my word. All right. Let's take out Manuel for this one then, and we'll stick Ferrios back in the squad, because I must have, oh no, because that's too many outfield players. I hate Spanish league rules. I hate Spanish league rules. Right, okay, let's just take out Sabater. Let's put Diaz in. We can play Diaz for this one, and then we'll swap him back for next time. And that should be fine. Hopefully that will work. And I'll remember. And then hopefully this can be secret sauce. I would actually... Has my stream crashed? Still says I'm live. It looks pretty good to me, so I would say I'm probably still live. Right, they're second in the form table, which we sort of knew because they've been flying up the table lately, so that sort of makes sense. We are not good in the form table, so we need to get on this now and beat Salamanca, who are a very, very good side traditionally. Very, very good side traditionally. We will see if we can do something about... Oh, we've given away a penalty already. Please miss. Straight at the goalkeeper. Straight at the goalkeeper. Never in doubt. We gave him a penalty a minute in, and they've missed it. And this should be where we turn the game around now. This should be our comeback arc. Oh, we've met a goal. I don't know what goal we met, but something flashed up saying we've met a goal. 200 followers, maybe? Or X 100 followers? Good work, Chrissy. Well done. $200 followers, apparently. I thought we were already well above 200 followers, to be honest, but okay, good. Love to see it. Could have sworn we were but well above 200 followers from way back in today. Good evening, Simon. Thank you for 4 months. Wow, that's crazy. That's genuinely wild. Much appreciated, but my brain still can't get around A, anyone subbing at all, B, someone having subbed for 4 months, and C, the fact I've been streaming regularly for 4 months now. It all just seems a little bit out of whack, but I hope you're well. Hope you are well. And yeah, we are... Our form is not improving. It's very rocky. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Better if we could string something together. Oh, wow. Stream boo. I don't mind if I do click ban. Oh, bless. Bye. Right. Yeah. I'm good. I need this form to improve. Our right back is suspended, so the right back I'd like to play but can't register because of the registration rules has been registered just for this game. I have no idea what I'm going to do if the right back gets suspended again once the window's shut, because yeah, there's no one else really good enough to play right back for us except maybe Paul Fernandes, and if I play Paul Fernandes there, then our midfield falls apart. So it's all very much on a knife edge. There's nothing on the loan market to help out at all. We are very much threadbare. Although Iker is going to score us a goal to put us ahead, which is lovely, because it feels like I've waited forever for a shot on goal to happen for us. It's been a very slim pickings kind of stream so far. Very slim pickings. That does at least put us back in this pack, which is nice, because it feels like this is going to break away to a top 6, top 7 reasonably soon. It might go to a top 8 if Salamanca's form continues as it has been. They're the second best form team in the league right now, so if their form continues how it should be, the league might sort of split in half. But either way, I need to make sure we're above the split. A hype train incoming. My word, what have I missed? Well, thank you for the sub, Chrissy. That's incredible. Incredibly generous of you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I can't believe we've got a hype train running. Aha, yeah, it was a bit delayed in giving me that message. I was like, why is it saying hype train? Nothing's happening in chat. Thank you very much, Chrissy. I do appreciate it. I really do. Latour scored. Oh, I think Latour might be on his way to becoming a bit of a channel legend, purely because of the fact he went 6 years without scoring and now doesn't seem to stop. Goals to celebrate. That's what we do. We do goals to celebrate. That's why we have the sexy goal emojis to do celebrations with. To celebrate our incredible goal scoring prowess sometimes. Not often, but sometimes. Right, Juan Diaz. I appreciate the fact that he is very not match fit. I do. I really do appreciate that he's not match fit. But he's on a 6.5, and you'd think he'd have a thought in his head was like, this is the first time I've been registered to play a game all season. I should probably seize this chance. But it seems he's not thinking like that, which is really worrying. The cup final on Sunday, beautiful. Right, let's make a change. Let's send Ignacio in at right back. Let's send Gomez off for Thant. I'm hoping that doesn't turn into a goal in the background. Murat is having a poor day, so I guess we're going to send in Robert because Gao is not having a great day. And that's going to have to do because I can't replace Hiner. It'll be fun. In real life, who is cup finaling in real life? Oof. Oof. Come on now. Praise the boys. Feel like we're going to take Jimenez off in a second. 2 subs, 2 stoppages. Right, we'll take off Jimenez for Soives. And actually, I think I might stick Lopez on for whoever that was I just took off. Suddenly, he made it to the final. Incredible stuff. If we get a penalty, Lopez is going to take it because apparently he hasn't scored a goal in like 25 games. We got to break his goal drought. So if we get a pen while we're 2-0 up, Lopez is going to take it purely because we've got to break that drought. Got to bust that drought. Latour scores again. Now he's on a hat. Now see, he's made it difficult now because now he's on a hat trick. By rights, he should take the pen, but I also need to get Lopez a goal. So now I'm conflicted even So I really need to get Latour to score a hat-trick and then get a penalty. That's the plan. That's what we're saying. But we're 3-0 up, and that's the important bit. If we can get it to 4, 5, 6, great. Also, talking of many goals, the next I've recorded like a week ahead on Supermarine purely because I have to go and house sit at my mum's in a couple of weeks' time, so I'm trying to get myself ahead. There are a lot of goals in next week's episodes. Things went a bit stupid, like a lot stupid. Nappy against you never save when you save. Like game crashed. Oh. It's not the one. That's why I always have mine set now to save after every match. But yeah, there are frankly an absurd number of goals coming in hometown to Hero next week. I cannot stress how absurd the number of goals are. Just because of the number of highlights of those episodes felt like they took forever to record. None of them are more than half an hour long. But some of them felt like they took forever to record. If you go into preferences, where it says save every week, month, whatever, or hat-trick for Latour, it's in settings, yeah. You can drop it down, you can select save after every match. And it does save some heartache. I think he was offside for that, but I'm not going to complain too much. I am not going to complain too much because that is a 4-0 win, which is beautiful. Let me know if you have... In fact, give me 2 seconds. I'll show you where it is. I will show you where it is just so we make sure you can find it. Once my own game is done saving after that match. Which, you know, it takes a minute, but it's worth it. Saves you losing stuff, which is always good. Come on. Come on. We can do this. In fact, I should just check how I'm looking on hard drive space because I've done so much recording today. I might be struggling. I'm fine. I've resisted the urge to start recording videos in 4K, so to save space. Right, if you go into preferences, here it says use autosaves. Obviously make sure you've got that ticked on, and then you'll find the after matches under the every menu. So that should help you out a touch. Hopefully. How many goals has Latour had this season now? 16 goals this season, 12 in the league from 20 after 6 years without scoring a goal. So after 5 years without scoring a goal. Beautiful. Hey Liam, I'm good. How are you? Who are Parma's rivals? I don't know. For Swindon Rovers, probably going to be nearly a sellout. I'd assume so. I would assume so. Parma's rivals are Reggiana, according to Google. Well, it shouldn't be much of a rivalry because I think Reggiana are in Serie C, I think. I think they're in Serie C at the moment in real life. Right, Danny Minogues is going to go and join Atletico Saguntino, where hopefully he'll have a jolly good time, because I just want some money. I just want him gone, to be honest, and then I want us to get promoted, and then once we're promoted I can start worrying. Which reminds me, actually, I need to check, does this league have FFP? Because FFP has been driving me bonkers all week. It doesn't. Beautiful. So I do a Santos save. Do it. Do it. Just be warned that the Brazilian season takes forever. So many games. I think they play like 80 games a year. Feels like it takes months to get through a season in Brazil, but you know, if you are committed, then you will get through it. Just be warned that you're playing games. How long am I saying? So let me explain with Brazil. I'm not in competitions. I go in competitions. South America, Brazil, men's. So, long story short, really long story short. Let's go into Botafogo's fixtures. They play not just Serie A games, but then also, if you go into here, so the Cariotial Serie A is a cup, and then there is, which isn't showing up here for some reason, there is a regional league as well. There's a state league, and there's another couple of leagues, and yeah, it's like 80 games a season. It's mad. Basically, you play in Serie A, but then with Santos, you'll also play in the, testing my geography, Sao Paulo League. I can't remember if they're in Sao Paulo or Rio de Janeiro. I could look it up, but I'm not going to. But whichever way, you're playing a state league with like all the local teams as well, and it's not really for anything. It's just a glorified friendly league. I think there's a bit of prize money involved, but I'd be very surprised if most teams didn't use it just to give the kids a run out. It's a good way to consequences free give a bunch of youth players a run out. I say consequences free, but your star players will expect to play still, even though they must know it's a competition that is largely meaningless. 101 million for Vishal Singh. I'm sorry. What? I'm sure he was like Indian or Fijian last time I looked at him. My word. I mean, there's a point. I'm just warning you, it's going to be a long season. Like, it's fun. It's just, you have to go into it aware it's going to be a very, very long season. Because you basically play about 80 games in 11 months. But it's part of why Brazil produces so many great young players, because they play so much football. Like, I can't fault it as a system because we've all seen the results of it. It's clearly a system that works. It's just very mentally taxing in a Football Manager save, because you do have to manage 80 games. You know, it's I'm just giving you the information. You do with said information what you choose to do with said information, you know. I would rather warn you before you get in there and go, oh my god, what is this fixture list? Ooh, he might be alright. Oh, he's a left back. I don't need a left back. I do not need a left back. I very much need a right back. But as yet, the best one that has popped up has been Andres Postigo, and he's not going to get in our team. So, seems pointless to sign him. Time to do it. Do it. Nothing's stopping you. I thought you were in Italy. I thought you were doing a save in Italy. I believe that was the plan. I love how FM shows you players from other saves, just random news, as you go through. So, minor spoiler, we've just signed Ashley Trujillo in Supermarine. And he's a very different career path to this. But it's very weird that he's now showing up in my things. Got Blackburn Rovers. Wow. Blackburn Rovers. That's a good time. I've had some good times at Blackburn. That's where we found the legend of Eugene Gould. The legend of Eugene Gould. Remember him? Oh, what a player he was. What a player he was for us. 16-year-old wonder kid, or 15-year-old wonder kid, came straight out of our academy and straight into our championship Blackburn side. Because he came through with 3-star current ability. And I was like, well, he's clearly got to play. Clearly he has to play. And so he did, you know. And boy did he play. He became a bit of a monster for us. And obviously I don't know if we're going to get one of those players in this save, but we're going to try. We're going to try. Once we get back into promotion, it's not an England team because you so many England teams. Fair enough. I mean, there is literally an entire world of options. You could go to Iceland, go to the Faroe Islands, go to Hong Kong, Singapore. You're back from suspend. You're back from suspend. You beautiful man, right? You can go back in the team. You can go back in the squad. In fact, I don't know if there's anyone I can sacrifice for him, but there's really not. There really isn't. There's arguably Karel, who I'm not really using. Is Diaz going to play more? Can Sabater play inside? Sort of. Let's do that for now. We'll do that for now. We'll work it out when we get there. Bulgaria team called Ludogorets Rashgard. I think I know this team. Ludogorets. They are one of the bigger teams in Bulgaria. They have very, very good youth facilities, and they produce quite a few wonder kids over the course of a save. Just a pro tip. Produce quite a lot of wonder kids. Right, let's decide then who plays at right back for us now. Which one of these boys is better? Sabater is slightly better. He's not suspended anymore. Behave yourself. Right, let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. We are gonna get another victory. We're gonna turn it around. We're gonna turn it around for promotion now. That's the plan. Turn it around for promotion. Pick up where you left off last time out. Make the difference. Come on, boys. Someone make the difference. In Bulgaria, do they get Champions League? They absolutely do. They absolutely do. In fact, Bulgaria is a league where if you are playing as Ludogorets, you could, in theory, probably win the Champions League using just your youth team. In theory. That's how good their youth facilities are. And Bulgaria are historically very, very capable of producing great young players. I'm trying to work out why we're playing Oviedo B, and I can't work out where they are in the table. Give it a go. Sabater, come on, into the box. Into the box. Beautiful stuff. Oh, come on. Moreno, come on, forward. Forward, Montero. Sabater. Sabater beats Manzano. Into the box. He's going for it. I'm a little bit uncomfortable with him shooting. Right. Oviedo B. Where the fuck? Oviedo. Oh, they're Oviedo Vetusta, aren't they? Of course. Of course they are. Of course. Right, let's get this going. Start from the back, move the ball forward. Love it. Love it. Keep going, Giner. Pass Soto. Giner with a cross. Great cross. Great header by Artit Jimenez. And that is 1-0. And we are back to normal service being resumed. The boys have decided it's time now to take this league seriously. Get ourselves promoted. We've had a little rest, a little mid-season break where maybe we just didn't give it 100%, and that's fine. That's fine. It's acceptable to have a little mental break now and again. But we're now up into 5th place, 3 points behind Carruccio, who do play later, but they're playing Salamanca, so they might actually lose, which would bring all that together, which would be lovely as Murat gets brought down, which is a silly move because Murat is very, very good from about here and should score this just over the bar, just off the bar, in fact. He's been very, very good with his shots from free kicks of late. Should these games not have kicked off by now? Sure, they should have kicked off by now. Doesn't matter too much. Doesn't matter too much as long as everything goes our way, which it's going our way so far. We're doing all we can, getting our points on the board, getting our goals on the scoreboard. We just need to keep doing it. We need to get a second goal here just before half time. We're not going to do that because apparently they just gave the corner but didn't let us take it. That's fine. Address the team, had a lot of shots, everyone's happy, good. Get out there, do your thing. Let's get more goals, please, guys, do it. That's what I'm saying. There you go. I turned into an AI for a second. Lovely. Praise Jeebus. That's what we'll say. Colmenero is going to take a goal kick, or take a kick from, his hands. You know what I mean? Anyway, ball goes long. Montero to Homes, to Giner, to Murat, to Giner, through ball to Iker. Iker turns, cuts inside, has a pop, comes off Artis Jimenez, and goes into the goal. And that's how you know. That's how you know we are serious about what we're doing here. That's how you know. We are taking this football thing much seriously. It's basically the rules. Basically the rules. We do what we do. Right, let's make a couple of changes, shall we? Let's take off Gomez for stance. Giner is doing Giner things too, so I guess we'll swap those guys around, and then no, didn't want to do that. We'll swap those guys around, and then we'll swap those guys around. That should work out nicely. We'll take off Latour for Lopez, who still needs to impress me with a goal. Sabater is going to have to stay on because I've not. In fact, let's drop Paul Fernandez back there for now. Let's send in Gao. And then take off Jimenez for... In fact, I can't take off Jimenez. He's on a hat-trick. It's bad luck. We don't take off players on hat-tricks. That's bad luck. We just let them get their hat-tricks and we go from there. No matter how tired he may be, he has to get the hat-trick before he can have a rest. But we should be good enough to pull it off. I'm just going to make sure, actually, I swap that on the combined screen because I'm always forgetting that. Oh, Gao scores already. We literally just saw him come on. And Gao has already scored. It's his first goal. First goal for the club. He's literally just come on as a sub. Barely worked out where he is. But he's done enough to see that ball come to his feet, put it past the keeper. 3-0. We're just nailing it in now. Just nailing in our advantage. These games have definitely kicked off, by the way, because our kickoff was at like 6:45 or something. No idea why we don't have an at-present score for them. But there we go. Alfredo with a free kick now for Oviedo B. It's a screamer. It's a screamer of a free kick. Credit where it's due. That was a beautiful, glorious goal. I don't know if I call it a special goal from a special player. It was a special goal. If Alfredo is a special player, then I've got questions. Most of them are, how much does he cost? And why is he playing in the fourth tier? Benny, welcome in, my friend. How are you? How are you feeling since your recovery or hopeful recovery from Italy? I did see your woes, your strife. Is recovering? Oh, Alejandro scored. What a boy. How's recovery? How was Italy? Tell us some lovely stories about food and athleticism and travel, the romance, the joy, all that good stuff. Food is amazing. That's true. That's good. We do like food, and we like hearing about food. I've got to take off care because Soiveas is going to come on. Public transport was amazing. People were amazing. See this. This sounds like a good time. This sounds like it has all the ingredients. Air France fucking sucks. No disagreement. I cannot disagree with that sentiment. Charles de Gaulle fucking sucks. Both as a person and as an airport. Both could be said to be true. American Airlines also fucking sucks. It's true. It's true. Well, to be fair, the list of airlines that don't suck is getting shorter by the year, so... Oh, we've managed to make your fares cheaper by cutting our expenses. Yes, but I'd like it to get there. First game, 2 or 3 hotels are incredible. Fair. First game was Champions League, winning 1-0. Beautiful. Third one was built by Evergrande. I can't say I know Evergrande. I cannot say I know Evergrande. Let me, Ooh. Ooh. Oh no, I am aware of them, because they owned one of the Chinese Super League clubs, didn't they? Guangzhou. They own Guangzhou. Well, I mean, to be fair, aren't most construction companies known for bad construction these days? It does seem standards have slipped. Maybe it's just because I'm old, but it feels like standards have slipped a bit. Make it 2 because they're dirty, cheat of a player, push my player in the box. Brazil off to a great start for Chrissy. Oh no, not Brazil, sorry. We ended up... Where did we end up? We ended up in Bulgaria. Bulgaria. Miss Italy. I mean, it's fair. It's fair. It's a valid statement. It's a very valid statement. I miss Italy, and I haven't been there in donkey's years. So, when's this window shutting? It's shutting at midnight then. I mean, I'm in two minds with this window. I'm in two minds because we haven't really had any luck with free loans. 3-0, nice. I'm in two minds purely because I haven't had any free loans offered to me. Like, he would do, but they want too much money for him. I mean, Italy in 19 years, fair. Eric Veillon, will he come to us? We also don't really have the spot. I mean, if they don't want us to pay for him, I guess we can give him a shot. I guess we can let Eric Veillon come here, give him a go. He's got 20 flair. The fans all like that. He was here last season apparently, so he likes being here. Knows the area, loves the village. But no, yeah, last season he was here. He's got an A rating. He's got 3.5 stars of ability. I think we'll find a spot for him in our... If we have to, we'll find a spot for him in our team. But just to be nice. Last time I was in Italy, I went to a Parma game. Fair enough. Fair enough. Why did your player try a Trevea? Because you're in a random league. It happens. It happens. Treveas do be things. Unfortunately. Amazing Olympics Wars, made dinner with Danes, drank with Ukrainians, ate lunch with Italians, ball of time, can't wait for LA 2020. It's fair enough. It's fair enough. I mean, drinking with Ukrainians, mate, that was a big risk. There was a risk you took there, because damn Ukrainians, boy, can they drink. Don't tell the Irish I said this, but absolute drinking champions of Europe. It's true, there's no risk when you set boundaries. 4-0. I mean, to be fair though, who are you playing in the Champions League, Chrissy? Because if you're currently playing like a team from the Faroe Islands, 4-0 standard. But if you're currently playing like Newcastle, less standard, you know? See, this is a troll wedding. I could never set boundaries when I was drinking, so I was just like, oh, there's alcohol. Yes, please. I genuinely don't know, Pedro. There really isn't anyone available, so I can't answer that question. Well, I went to a pub for my new Everton game, ate dinner and had Guinness with them. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, Jaime Robert, why are you injured, buddy? A twisted ankle? A twist? Did you two just both go out in unnecessarily high heels? Is that what happened? I've told you guys to behave yourself. Team called Hamrun something. Hamrun Spore? Hamrun Spartans of Malta. It's seen leaving a nightclub in States. See, 4-0 slightly less impressive when you beat a team from Malta 4-0. But yeah, they were clearly out in stiletto. It's like no judgment, but like guys, could you maybe learn to walk in them first, please? How injured are you? 3-7. I may as well register you for the whatever competition that is. We'll register Felix as well. It really is kind of a nothing competition, but we'll register those players for that. And then we'll register some players for ours. I think we've got enough players. That should be fine. I think I will just leave Alex Creel unregistered. Never heard of them? I mean, that's a sign you should be beating them 4-0. If you've never heard of the team, you should be putting 4 past them. You should be putting 4 past a team you've never heard of in the Champions League. That's generally speaking the rules. Veillon said no. Oh, maybe he didn't enjoy his time here before. Maybe that wasn't an experience he wants to relive. Atletico Elefante. Ooh, that's filthy. That's a bit gross. I'll have him. We will absolutely have him. He's gross. Like in the nicest way, but he is a gross striker. That might be the end of our career somewhere here. Because there are good reasons for replacing someone for a guy this good. I think this is a somewhat disgusting striker to have signed. Bearing in mind the fourth tier of Spain is allegedly comparable to the Southern League regional sections. When I've got it right back, he's a Spanish called Son. I guess it could be a thing. Let's just compare him to our magical goal scoring Juan Latorre, and yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. I would suggest probably going to score a lot of goals. Probably going to score quite a lot of goals is Jose Miguel. Might be a player we try and turn into a permanent signing. Plus, that means we've now got, two strikers, which is lovely. I have to worry about one getting injured because the others don't know how to score goals, which is really what I'm here for. Okay, let's register you. I know we've got a striker here who is under 23 that I can unregister. And in fact, we'll drop him to the Bs. And then we'll put Jose Miguel in. And goals are going to come from this. Some things are inevitable, and that guy scoring lots of goals is one of those things. Let's do the Federación Inferior registration of, where are you? Here? Why can't you be registered? Oh, because I've got too many players. I think we can take care of that. We'll unregister Emilio Torres. We'll stick Victor Ferriols in that squad, and then that's golden. There or magic. Job done. Job done. Bennett, keen to discuss future. Okay. Phil. I really wanted to loan you out. I'm going to tell him it was a mistake. And okay, we'll loan him out. And then hopefully someone will loan him. I only signed this guy. I had no scout report on him at all. I had no scout report on this fellow at all. I just got a news report saying that Coventry had offered a trial for him. I figured if Coventry want him, he's probably half decent, and then this happened. Which will teach me to trust the AI scouts too much. Hopefully he will go on loan somewhere and prove me wrong. But it feels somewhat, a touch, a lot, mostly entirely unlikely that he will. We've got to unveil Jose Miguel. Well, we can unveil Jose Miguel. Oh, hello guys, what does it mean to the club? Well, I'm delighted, thank you. How do you think capture? Well, he's going to score a lot of goals. Absolutely. Yep. I think they'll be quite excited. I'm not going to change my tactics. He is going to learn how we play football. And if he wants to stay, absolutely, yep. I have no idea. I'm going to let him score goals. Scoring goals will be his mission. 30 yards, scored top bins. Love to hear that. We love to hear that. We have done very well to sign that striker. I would say we have done very well to sign that striker, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed in the number of goals he's going to score between now and the end of the season. I think we're going to get into double figures in like 3 months. Yes, that's what happens in Eastern European football. Who are we playing next? Santa Marta. Wow. Okay, Santa Marta should be easy smashings. Easy smashings should Santa Marta. We just need for someone to let us do the smashings. Come on, let's get underway. Alvarez contract mutually terminated. Everyone has been terminated. Everyone is doing their thing. Apparently, I mean, it's kind of whatever. We've got our team for the rest of the season now. We are 6 points off the top of the table. There are 13 games left to play. Obviously, we're not going to play them all tonight because I'd be up all night. We will get them done within a week, I would imagine. But we're looking good. We're looking good for this one. And we are going to go out there. We're going to smash Santa Marta. Get ourselves back into the playoffs. And then start working on our plan to take over the world by sneaking into that one automatic promotion spot. Where hopefully goals will happen. Well, promotion will happen, obviously. But, you know, then we'll have improved our stock in the footballing world. Right, let's do a quick pick. See who ends up where. Does put Sanson Gomez in there, but that's probably not a bad thing because I probably do need to rest Alejandro. He's wanted. That's not okay. I would like you to stay. Alejandro, please stay, buddy. Just stay. Have 2 years. Have 2 years with your giant. Tomorrow, I'm going to say I'm probably not because my mum has started making silly noises about moving furniture again. And she's hurt her back, so she's not allowed to move furniture. So I'm probably going to have to go over there and do it for her before she does herself a mischief. If I do go over there tomorrow, it means the next time I'll be on will probably be Sunday for the side quest. Had I known she was going to make silly noises about moving furniture today, I would have streamed yesterday, and I'd have used Friday and Saturday as my days off. I only took the day off yesterday because I realised that I'd done 10 days straight, and I was slightly burnt out. Not like, you know, woe is me, give up streaming and jump off a bridge kind of burnt out, but I was like just a bit tired. I needed a day to not look at FM and essentially I needed a day to be off, if that makes sense. To have my brain off. And so that was what it came down to. But yeah, likelihood is that there won't be a me tomorrow. There will be a me, obviously. I'm not going to go like actually self-harm or anything. But yeah, there's a likelihood I probably won't be streaming tomorrow just because I have to go and make sure my mother doesn't do something stupid. As she is unfortunately prone to doing when left unsupervised with a thought in her head. Yeah, she hurt her back. I forget how she hurt her back, but she hurt her back. And she just keeps trying to push us up. So she's supposed to be going to Las Vegas in like 2 weeks' time, which is why I'm recording ahead as well, because I've got to go and look after her cats. And she keeps trying to push herself so she can walk around Vegas, and I'm like, that's not going to happen. Just borrow a wheelchair or some shit. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, I've got to go look after her. Right, let's get into the game, and I'll be back in a second. Well, hopefully, Jose Miguel, actually he won't have scored because I didn't start him, but hopefully he'll be ready to go and get on the pitch, score loads of goals for us. I want to get him match fit first, and then we will be in bloody good shape to take promotion from this season, and then profit, I suppose. So let's address the team. Carry your performance over. Everyone make a difference. Thank you guys. Love you lots. Good job. Well done. Get out there. Do your thing. I'll be back in a second. Okay, it appears we are winning. Are we going to score a second goal here? Paul Fernandez got in the first one. Beautiful. Oh, almost. Just looking. Is Benny starting or is Benny doing a lurk and stream? That's the question. I'm not seeing a live Benny, but that doesn't mean Benny's not hanging out somewhere in the multiverse. Somewhere. I'm not looking to raid out or anything. I was just curious. Just curious. See if our adventurer had returned to the world of streaming. It's a beautiful goal. We're doing well. Yeah, the good news is that because I've done all my recording for this week, or for next week even, it does mean that this week's Sunday side quest we will be able to play more High on Life, as well as more Life is Strange, as well as probably a touch more Project Zomboid, and then possibly something else, because I've literally got nothing to do but stream all day on Sunday, because we're still a week away from the first Grand Prix of the season, so I don't need to be paying attention to that on the Sunday, which is nice. Obviously, once the Grand Prix season starts, then side quests will be subject to Grand Prix times, but, you know. They'll still happen, they'll just happen around Grand Prix times. It won't affect much for a week Sunday because we're in Australia for the Grand Prix, and it takes place at stupid o'clock in the morning. So the only way it will affect the side quest is if I am napping, which I might be. If I'm being perfectly honest, I might be napping. Right, happy number of shots, keep it up, good stuff. Latour, you've got to, mate, buck your ideas up, because there is a new big boy in town. He's called Jose Miguel, and he wants your shirt. To be perfectly blunt, there is a man on the bench who is a born goal scorer who wants your shirt. I have to stop baking just before I stream. It's a terrible idea. Just decided that I wanted double chocolate chip cookies. It's a terrible decision. I mean, it's a great decision, but it was a terrible choice. Guinea is going to go for Saints. A hand roll can go in there, and then we'll take off a tiring Saboteur for Diaz. And then hold back a sub, sure. Hold back a sub. That's the secret sauce. Praise the boys. Hopefully a goal will be incoming. That's sort of the plan. And then we'll succeed, I guess. Profit. Oh, it's nearly 11 o'clock, my word. Time flies when you're winning football matches. Come on. Oh. Come on, tackle. Oh, lovely. Lovely work by the assistant. We just keep going forward. Love it. So get red. And hoof. There's no obvious fourth so either. It's Montero for Pereira. Well, Piera. Try and give the youngster minutes. But we are now up into fourth. Up into fourth, 4 points away from promotion. Good. I feel pretty good about that as things happen. Do not dislike that turn of events in the slightest. Do not dislike it in the slightest. That's quite a night out there tonight. Quiet night out there tonight indeed. Very confused because Twitch is trying to say I've got less viewers than I can see in chat, which is very weird. I don't know if we're getting one of those random spikes on YouTube again. Oh. Curious. Don't fully understand it. We did have a randomly silly number of viewers the other day on the old YouTube, but apparently not today. It's fine. We'll just call this a small intimate affair. Oh my word, he now has hit his yellow cards limit, and our next opponents are Real Aviles, who are above us, followed by Torrelavega, I should say. I'll get there. I'll learn to Spanish, English words. Yik Long, what a name! Yik Long. We enjoy the name. Or the band Charlie show, what it might have been. It might have been. There are at least 30. Just couldn't remember which account wasn't banned. He's just switching between them so quick trying to find one that's not banned. It's very possible. Very possible. Well, if we can beat Real Aviles, we should be looking really good to get our title challenge back on track. We should be looking very good to get our title challenge back on track. There are 12 games left of the season, which is reasonably good. 12 games left is enough to turn the old ship around, get us back up to the top of the table, fight for promotion to the Primera Federación, where hopefully we can get a bigger budget, a better squad, maybe invest a bit in some youth players, might even attract the attention of a slightly bigger Spanish club. Although, without looking at the Primera Federación, I don't actually know who might be down there in need of a manager reasonably soon. Because presumably any offer we got would only be to go up one tier, not two. Anyway. I don't think we could get a La Liga 2 job out of doing well at this level. Maybe we could. Who knows? Certainly not something I'm in a hurry to find out. But we'll have a little look just to see what might be becoming available, because, you know, if we can build a small super team in Spain, get our Champions League hopes on track, I'd feel pretty good about that. First, we're going to get Aviles set up to be knocked down. That's the plan. Get Aviles set up to be knocked down by us. Also, Salamanca are dropping off again, which is nice. I didn't want them really to get involved in promotion, because if they get a run going, they'll be really hard to beat. Debt-ridden Escobedo. I can't imagine why we're debt-ridden. I can't. Debt-ridden. I can say that. I can English. Cannot imagine why we're debt ridden, because as a club from a small village with a tiny stadium in a league that's probably way too high for them and with very little income, I can't imagine why we'd be debt ridden. But they wanted us to fix the club's financial damage, and I would say getting them promoted is technically doing that. So that's why we keep fighting for this promotion, to get them back on track. And obviously, if we get promoted, I'm going to expect more money, but bridges and come to them, you know? That's the rules. Right, let's have a look. Competiciones Español y Primera Federación, Grupo 1. Mirandes, who's B team at bottom of our league. Oh, there is the potential for a cheeky Andorra. There is the potential for a cheeky Andorra. How long has their manager been there? We don't get a date on it. Time at club. It's been there for 9 games. I mean, I know they're on the way down and we're on the way up, but that would be a job that would appeal to me. Alright, Sanz to left back, Alejandro in at centre half, and then Barman in on the bench. That'll do. That'll do nicely. I think I'm going to swap Giao back to the bench, put Iker in. Take these guys a bit seriously. Give Latour a chance up top to score goals again. Because like I said, I'm not convinced the other guy is fully match fit yet. When he is, he'll get swapped in and he'll lead the charge for the goals for the rest of the season, and then he'll get a goal a game. That's how good I think that guy could be, that he could get a goal a game for the rest of the season reasonably easily. But for now, Latour keeps the shirt. He's doing well. He's had 12 goals this season. Can't say I'm not a big fan of that. Hopefully there are more to come. For now, we're looking good. We're looking strong. We've got a corner. Jimenez is going to set someone up. Probably Alejandro. Not quite Alejandro. Force to Morera. To Jimenez. Back to Morera. Cross to Montero. Sabater. Anyone going to get in that box? Anyone? Anyone? No? Okay, that was sort of a shot. It doesn't matter. It fell to Artis Jimenez and he scored. So eventually it ended up where I needed it to end up, and that's really what matters, and that's 1-0 after 10 minutes, and the boys are back in town. It was a shot. It was a shot. I don't know how Paul Fernandez gets credit for an assist there, but, you know, every little helps. Every little helps. The important thing is that the boys are settling in. They're in third now, 2 points behind Tropezon, who are currently drawing. Corrucho, who sit in second, are currently losing 4-1 after 20 minutes to Unionistas, who sit in seventh. There is currently 8 points between top and seventh. This league is very tight. This league could end up going in any random direction. It's far too early to call. There's clearly not a runaway team this year, nor does it like the potential for a runaway team. How that bodes for the woodwork. How that bodes for survival of teams that are promoted is anyone's guess, because I don't fully understand that. But presumably reasonably well would be the assumption I would go with. Presumably it's just a very competitive league, and if the league above is approximately as competitive, then all should balance out. I am a bit disappointed I didn't realise the Andorra job was going, because I probably would have jumped there. Just because that's a fun time. We could build an Andorran team to win the Champions League. But you know, too late for that now. Alejandro gives... it's a half-time highlight. It's a half-time highlight. It's fine. Escobedo lead. We're doing well. Sans, you're not having the best game. I know you don't normally play left back, but I do need you to show you can do it. Well, that was poor. That was poor. The trouble is, I've got no one to actually replace Sans when he's not playing well at left back. So I do need him to improve. Actually, no, I can move Sabater there, can't I? I can move Sabater to left back. That's not a problem, actually. That's a self-solving problem, because Sabater can play left back. It's just not his best position. Mulara into the box, cleared by Diego. Jimenez back to Mulara. Into the box, has a pop. Victor Mulara. That is 2-0. 2-0. And we are by far the biggest team in a tiny village in Spain that you've ever seen. So I think we can all relax now, knowing that we've done our job. Goals have been scored, and everyone is happy. And we are third in the league, which is great. I cannot believe Carucho are being hammered by Unionistas. I cannot believe that. Tropezon, I think, are winning. Great cross, doesn't find his man though. Mulara headed in. Iker can't get there. Montero, Sanz, Montero, Mulara to Fernandez. Iker with a shot, and that doesn't quite land where they want it to. And we are on the back foot for a counter. Chalvez has come through. Alejandro's got to get across. Just chuck your body in the way, mate. You're 6'7". You can just dive across him and it will hit you. That's basically how that's going to work. Just Tropezon are beating Arentiero currently. Right, subs time. Latour, sit down, mate, for Miguel. Iker replaced by Xiao. Jimenez replaced by Soivez. Fernandez off for Piera. Y Sanz swap for Sabater. Y we send in Diaz. And all is right with the world. Our defence is not having a great game at all. But I don't know if that's because they haven't touched the ball at all. It's entirely possible they haven't really touched the ball. Like, they're on 6.5s, but I've not seen any of them make a mistake that could have led to a goal. What on earth has Gal just done? That has to be one of the goals of the season. That was absurd. 2 touches, 3 touches, bang, top bins, off the woodwork. Keeper had no chance. And that somehow is only his second goal for us. And it's his first goal of... he scored his first goal for us on this stream. So I don't know how he suddenly decided he's a goal scorer. But apparently Kiel's a goal scorer of the highest caliber. And that's just how that works now. So there we go. Address the team. Nice work, everyone. That was good. Well done, boys. And third in the table is great. I want more. I want more. I'm going to be greedy. I want more. I want top of the league. I want top of the league tonight. And I think we can get it. I think we can get it. The top of the league. Send the assistant for that. No one got man of the match apparently, which is fine. I'm going to make a change now. While I remember to my team, we're going to swap our two strikers around. Hopefully, Latour is going to sign a new contract as well, because he has been phenomenal this season. I do want Jimenez to sign a contract too, but apparently not. I'm guessing Alejandro is still considering his. Hopefully he'll sign it. Juan Diaz wanted by Quintanar del Rey, which is interesting. Diaz just wants another contract of nothing, which is beautiful. Okay, we'll sort of agree that. How about we give you a pay? It won't work. It's fine. 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 Don't know why I'm stressing about it. If he leaves, he leaves. It's okay. We'll replace him with more players. We've got time for more players. Torreavaga are next, followed by Thermothath. I think it's safe to say relegation has been sealed in this league, given there's a 12-point gap between 13th, which is safety, and 14th, which is doom. 12 points with 12 games to go feels like that bottom 5 are done. Feels like that bottom 5 are done for the year. And it feels like everyone from 9th down are just going through the motions. And then, from 10th down are going through the motions. And then the top 9 could all theoretically still be in with a chance of promotion. It's a wild league, this. It's a bit crazy. I don't fully understand why it happens like this. All I know is they keep putting teams in front of me and I'm going to keep beating them until we get promoted. And then profit, essentially. And then profit. That's the plan. We should be good enough to make that profit. Given where we are. Guessing a bunch of those players have signed contracts now. If they haven't, I don't know what to tell you. They'll just have to be replaced as well. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about this little village side. I'm feeling like we can get up there. Latour signed his new contract, so he is with us for the next 2 years, which is incredible stuff. Great news, because he is becoming a goal-scoring hero. I think he can do a job at the level above with the rate he's scoring goals at, and long may it continue. And now the mission is just to get above Corruccio. And then Tropezon will be in our sights, and we will have to play Tropezon again this season, I would imagine. But we're probably going to play Tropezon and Corruccio in our remaining games, if I had to guess. I think we have to play both of them, because I don't think we've played either of them for the second time. So it is conceivable that we can claw ourselves on top and put a bit of daylight between us and them, and then it's just a case of keeping this run of form going. Just keeping this run of wins going, and we'll be looking pretty strong as things stand. Who was that just won? Torre Vega? Maybe no. Alright, so next game's up. We've got Torre Vega, we've got Samosas, we've got Valladolid, we've got Argentiero. We actually have to play 3 of the bottom 6 in the next 4 games, and Torre Vega aren't much further above them. So possible we could lay in some goals here. We've got to play Caruccio in March, and Tropethon are our penultimate game of the season, which is possibly going to be a big old showdown for us. Right, Sans, I imagine you are relieved of your duties at left back because Giner is back. We'll put Alejandro in on the bench for Barman. That's good. Right, let's see what Jose Miguel can do, leading the line from the start of a game. Hopefully, he's going to come in with a bang. He's going to come in and just be like, this is my town now, or my village now. We'll excite him. He'll want to stay forever. Or should we, there's a Sainz and a Sans as captains. Don't see that. Oh, you probably do see that every day in Spain, to be fair. They're probably quite common names. Let's go. Let's giggity go. Out onto the pitch. Pod Fernandez on the ball. This is just a kick-off highlight. Don't know why I'm getting so interested in it. It's not going to go anywhere. It rarely does. We just have to get our job done. We're one of the later kickoffs. Caruccio are drawing with Canera, and Real Afies have beaten Real Oviedo. So a win here should be enough to put us up into second. I'll see how the top table boys are doing in a second. As Molara off to Arit Jimenez scores. It's 1-0. Torre Vega are victims. It's okay, it's disallowed, it's fine. Tropethon have lost to Bergantinos, so they are also within our grasp now. We just have to get the points on the board and they will be in our grasp. Caruccio have gone ahead at Clenera, and or Llanera, I should say. Keep thinking it's Welsh. It's not. It's Spanish. It's very clearly Spanish. We're in Spain. They're Llanera, and we just need a goal. Really, just badly need a goal, and we will be sitting pretty still in third at least. Caruccio obviously will stay above us, but we can track them down. We can track them down. We can get them back down to our level. Mulara to Giner. Giner down the line for Mulara. Cross going in. Beautiful stuff. Can't quite get there. Belera. Montero's there. Fernandez. Jimenez with a shot from range that does not go where it needs to go. Also, it's very hard to say Jimenez then shot. Very close together. Cannot do that very well. Right, Jimenez. Zapater. Jimenez again. Back to Zapater. Gomez. Sainz. Giner. Come on, ball. Down the line. Iker is there. Cross needs to go in now. Cuts inside. Lays it off for Mulara. Mulara has a shot. Victor Mulara scores. And that is 1-0 for sure. That can't be offside. It was from too far out to be offside. That's just how that works. It was from too far out to be offside. He's turned 3 guys inside out and put it around the goalkeeper. That's how magicians football. That is how magicians do football. And back to third we go. I am half keeping an eye on the games of the teams above us, just to see if we can sneak up the table. Sans goes to Murara, to Iker. Giner needs to find a ball somewhere good. Does find Sans. Sans back to Giner. Giner taking the ball who can't quite get there, but we'll work on it. It's half time anyway. We lead 1-0. Currently still sitting in third. Caruccio are still beating Llanera, and Tropethon are still losing to Bergantinos. So we are no change so far. I'm not happy with the performance of Artis Jimenez tonight. Hopefully he will improve. Hopefully Jose Miguel will start to realise that he is here to score goals and do that. His finishing suggests that he should be a weapon. Frankly, at this level, 16 finishing, he should be very, very good at getting goals, and I'm a bit disappointed he hasn't done that yet. I am going to give him the full 90 regardless today, because I want to see him bed in a bit better. I'll send in Soiveas on the right hand side, or send in Giao in centre mid. Montiero can make place for Piera. Gomez can make way for Alejandro. And we'll leave it there for now. I'll keep a sub back. The only way Jose Miguel is not finishing the game is if we need a goal late on and he is not looking involved like he currently is, because then I will send in some more trustworthy goal scoring. But at 1-0, it's not life or death. So we will just let it ride for now. Hold back the sub for an emergency sub, which I'm going to have to make. Thabater has picked up a knock. It's a good job I spotted that coming. Thabater off for Juan Diaz, which hopefully we're not going to concede before. There we go, corner. Sabater can get off the field, can get a rest, can get replaced. Diaz can go in there and see out the last 5 minutes. Will be absolutely fine. Carucho have made it 2-0, so they aren't going to be a team we can leapfrog, but it does mean that Tropezon, having lost to Bergantinos, are now just 1 point ahead, like Carucho, and we are very much in this fight for the top now. Very much in this fight for the promotion spot. Looking really, really good, and that's all you can really ask for, to be honest, is that we keep looking really good. Keep doing that thing we do. We've got the most goals in the league. Vita Morat has the most key passes, and Jose Juan Latorre has the most shots, but somehow they don't have the most assists or goals, which means they've been wasteful somewhere. Right, attend the press conference. That all looks good. Sabater only out for a couple of days. That's okay then. He'll be back in time for a game against Samothath, which will be fine and hopefully dandy, and also leave us top of the league. And if that doesn't, then our game against Valladolid Prometheus should leave us top of the league, because I can't imagine Carucho and Tropezon are going to be able to maintain their winning form for too long. And if they can't, then we will. That's the plan. We're going to steal it from them. It is slowly becoming a breakaway top four as well, which is good to see. It's nice that in kind of the back nine of the season we could see a breakaway top four. We can fight it out for the title between ourselves. Looks like Orense are going to start to get left behind, and I think Ferrol are dropping. Salamanca are very much in no man's land, and we're just counting down games until the end of the season at this point, which is nice. Hoping Samosas just kind of roll over for us, which would be great. It's also nice to see that there aren't many of the B teams, actually. Like, none of the B teams are in the promotion fight. Like, Valladolid Prometheus are the highest placed B team in this league. Like, I expected Orense to be a little bit higher up, but they're in the mix. But the fact that Oviedo and Mirandez are going to go down, maybe we're seeing the end of the Spanish B team dominance of the lower leagues. Don't underestimate Carucho, Garijo warns side. I'm not worried about Carucho, but thank you, Garijo. I believe we just have to keep this form going. The Mothas are going to be our next victims. They are less than 15 hours away from playing us, and they're going to be beaten very, very soon. So I think we'll be fine. We're just, there we go, happy days, let's go. Oh, someone's put a bid in for one of our players. Who? Mario Teixeira. Oh, you can go. For sure, bye. That's not even a conversation I need to have. Go. Right, Gomez. I'm going to swap him out for Alejandro for this one. We do need the big boy at the back. And then that should be good. Jose Miguel still getting himself up to match fitness. Again, not a problem. Once he gets there, the goals will come. I have complete faith in his ability as a striker. And even if I didn't, I do have Latour that everyone wrote off except me. And he's a goal scorer now. So we're good. We're all good. We're on a good run. That's great. I'm glad you listened keenly. But I want to see a reaction, guys. I want to see you feeling like you can run through walls for this one. Because this could be a season-deciding game for us. Really could. This could make all the difference for us going into the back end of the season. Given that, as we speak, we are on terms with Carucho and Tropezon. We would go into... Carucho and Tropezon are playing each other. If we win this game and they draw, we'd be top. Awesome. Keen scoring. I don't care if you listen. Exactly. Exactly. Murra, do it. Goal. Oh. Always so close. Right, Giner. To Montero. Gives the ball away to Hill. Someone get across. It's fine. It didn't go anywhere. It didn't go anywhere. It's okay. It's okay. Aviles are currently top because they're beating Santa Marta, which is going to be an easy pickings game for them. We have got to score a goal now because Aviles going top doesn't help us. And like I said, the top two at the start of the day are about to play each other. And if they draw, we have an opportunity to steal top of the table. And we've still got to play both of them. We could stay there and we could gap them. Which, at that point, well, at the point we played the first of them, gapping them would be great. The second one is the title. So, we've got to get our heads down, get back into this game, or get into this game, start building momentum, start getting forward and scoring some goals, hopefully. That'd be nice. Coan Giner, Mulara, forward, gives the ball away, headed clear, thank you, Sans. Giner doesn't chase it down. That's going to be a throw-in, and, well, once again, we're all over them. I am going to have to ask them to stop taking long shots, I think, because we're absolutely peppering their goal. We're just not actually getting any, pepper on the steak, and now we've conceded to Carlos, and he's going snorkeling. So, it's time to focus up, boys. Someone get the ball into their box and score a goal. Doesn't matter who. Over the top for Jimenez. Cut back Jose Miguel with a chance to score his first goal. That's offside. It's not really working out right now. Someone heads. Love it. Good. That's better. Jose Miguel brought down. Fouled by Roche. And Giner is going to take this free kick from deep. Who's going to be on the end of it? It's going to go short to Jose Miguel. It's cleared. But Montero picks that one up. Jose Miguel. He's gone wide, which is odd. Paul Fernandez to Alejandro. Montero. Paul Fernandez finds Stabater, who should look for a cross here. Beats his man. Cuts it across. Goal. It's gone out for a corner. Jose Miguel is making a nuisance of himself, but he's not getting goals yet. Maybe Mullarat can make that happen for him. He looks for Alejandro. Another corner. Mullarat stepping up again. Can Alejandro score from this one? Into the box. Alejandro again gets beat in the air. Now Ramon with a chance to break, but Jose Miguel is already on him. Back to Montero. Paul Fernandez. Montero. Fernandez again. Come on, someone get the ball up to Sabater. He's done it. Cross in, please. Beautiful stuff. Almost died because I thought Iker had scored then. That was very, very close. I am just looking for the notification that says... In fact, we'll do it here. We'll do it here. Shots from distance, no. Play for set pieces, yes. And work ball into box is somewhere. You'd think I'd be able to find it by now. I can't. There we go. Oh, Jose Miguel has scored whilst I was trying to fix it so he'd score. We'll have a look at that goal then, I suppose. Now we're back on terms. So Fernandez and Jose Miguel here. Lovely triangles. Jose Miguel finds his way through the defence. And just slides it under Sergio Martinez. And we are back on terms, back in this game. Ready to make a tactical change as well to hopefully increase the number of chances that Jose Miguel gets. And from there, frankly, profit. Frankly, profit is what I'm saying. We've got to win though, so address the team. I don't like what I just saw from this team, which is odd, but it's also kind of true. Not happy with the performance of Mulara. Let's get everyone back out there. Let's try again. But this time with the outcome that we're going to score another goal without conceding one. Because our XG is gross. Again. Like, our XG is crazy. Right, Hiner is taking a corner into the box, looking for nobody. Mulara, back to Hiner, back to Mulara. Mulara to Montero. Oh, it's off the crossbar. We're still in possession. We're still in possession. Montero to Hiner. Montero back to Thanth. Thanth forward for Hiner. Alejandro. It's gone nowhere. It's gone nowhere. Can we please have a goal from somebody? I just want anyone to score. Because the fact that Aviles are now top of the league, when we started the league in third and they started the league in fourth, is not ideal. Hiner, Iker, Hiner again, back to Iker. Keep running, son. Keep. Oh, how are you getting tackled? You're like lightning fast. Heads. Don't push him over. Oh no, we're going to go down to 10 men. Oh. Okay. Right, first things first, Montero's coming out. Next, we're going to take out Mulara for Giao. We're going to take off Iker for La Torre. There's no one to replace Paul Fernandez. Hiner can come off for... Well, first of all, Sanz. And then for Gomez. And then... kind of don't want to make any other change unless I have to right now. And then we'll do a tactics that essentially sticks Jose Miguel and Latour up top together. Because we are going to keep going for this. That's just the way it's going to be. We're going to keep going for this. Centre forward for Jose Miguel and a target for Latour's only 5'9", right? Yeah. Why is he playing target? That seems stupid to me. We'll have him as the channel, and then out of possession we'll have Jose Miguel playing as the splitting outlet centre forward, and a centre forward for Latour, and then hopefully goals. We've done it before with 10 men. We've done it before. It wouldn't be the first time we've come back from 10 men and made something magical happen. We just have to do it again. We're going to have a throw-in. It's going to be Thanth. Cow. Cut it back, cut it back, cut it back. Oh, corner. Alright. It's fine. Alejandro is still out there. It's not helped, but he's still out there. Pass into space, because we should have loads of space now. We've got 10 men. I am sort of... My brain is telling me to chase the game. My brain is telling me to chase a win here. Is my brain being stupid? Am I being muy estúpido? No. No, I'm not. I'm not. I've decided I'm not. I'm not being stupid here. I'm going to swap Pereira with Fernandez. Both in and out of possession, because I know what I'm doing. So you are in central midfield there. You're in central midfield there. We are going to take off... In fact, no. You're going to go to defensive midfield there. Either way, we're taking off Bol Fernandez. We are sending in Soyevez. Soyevez is going to play there. Then out of possession, Soyevez is going to play sort of in the hole of it. Soyevez is going to be a channel man as well. In fact, I should probably swap with Jose Miguel. And then do channel there. And then Jose Miguel can be a centre forward, you know, in the centre. Like, sensibly. And then Soyevez, in fact, Soyevez can go out to the wing here. And become an inside forward. Or a tracking, you know what I mean. Winger, yeah, winger. Good. We'll get the ball forward. We'll be happy there. Good. Change is made. Goal coming. Goal coming from 3 up front with 10 men. That's what I'm trying to achieve. Someone please do an achieve. If we pull this off, I'll be shocked. I will be shocked if we pull this off. I'm basically asking players to do wild stuff. Great ball over the top. The Torres cross. Jose Miguel gets a winner. Oh, of course it's offside. That was too good to be true, and so naturally it was in fact too good to be true. Oh, late drama. Late drama. Where is Senor Carterrojo? Ah, we'll leave him. We'll just fine him. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. That was devastatingly close. I really hope that other game ends in a draw. Really hope that late game ends in a draw. Just because I want us to get to top. I want us to get to top. Jimenez is banned. We are going to fine him half a week's wages, I guess. Potential issue. I'm sorry, but shut up. You got a stupid red card when you're already booked and it cost us a win. Don't fucking complain your fine was unfair. It clearly wasn't unfair. It was clearly very fair. Get over yourself, you wee chump. Get over yourself, you wee chump. You wee badger of a man. Scrabbling away looking for some kind of attention. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Right, let's do this. Let's get to Valladolid Prometheus at the beginning of March. which will leave us with 8 games left to play in the season after this one. But Promethath are slowly improving. They're slightly better than Thermoldath, which I guess is something. Managerial barman unhappy, promise not kept. Well, buddy, I'm right sorry, but not sorry, as the kids say. Like, tell your teammates to get promotion sorted, and what will happen is I'll play you every game after that. How's that sound? Like, just have a chat. Be like, lads, the boss says that if I play, if you guys all get yourselves automatically promoted ahead of time, I can play every game that's left in the season. Seems reasonable to me. We're going to play Valladolid Promethath without our best right winger, which is going to be an issue, but also some would say an opportunity. Some would see an opportunity here. Some people would see the opportunity coming. Those people would be me. That's what we're saying. Okay, come on then, let's do this. Tropithon did beat Corruccio, so the fight is still on. The fight is still on, but there is a small dotted line. Top 6 now, possibly. Top 6, possibly. We're not far away from being in a position where we can start thinking playoffs are secure. If nothing else, the board have given us a cash injection. It's nice of them. So I said De Bruyne. Why is De Bruyne playing in this league? What just happened? Alright, we're back down in 5th now. Lovely. How much money have you given us? £160,000. Cheers, chaps. Right, Jimenez, buddy, you let us down now. So, Lalignaga's going to sort of get you a spot. I mean, but not really, because it's going to be Soiveith. It's going to be Soiveith. I am tempted to start Latour just because then I'd have 3 attacking players with 17 pace. In fact, you know what, I will. I think, therefore, I can. Let's do this. Let's send in Marty Soiveith. A combined total of 51 pace attributes for this game in our front 3. 51 pace between 3 players. People say I'm not spoiling everyone. I mean, imagine if I was playing long ball football, they'd just be unstoppable. Which does beg the question, why are I playing long ball football? Right, let's do this. Let's do this. Get a goal. Get a goal, Mr. Sabater. Alejandro. South. Hiner. Back to South. Hiner, come on. Cross, 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 cross. Love it. Oh, got a corner. Okay, we've got a corner. We've got a corner. It's okay. It's okay. Nobody panic. Oh my word. Oh my word, Juan Jose to Jose Juan. Ball ends up in the net. It's a headed assist. It's a headed assist for a headed goal. You never see that. That's crazy. Right, we are ahead now. We are all over it. We are fine. We're going to just Hulk smash. Hulk smash. That's the plan. Casual little Hulk smashing. Mullera finds Paul Fernandez. Through ball for Soyeveas. Soyeveas is through. Soyeveas scores. It's 2-0. Is it offside? Possibly. It's not going to get given. That's fine. We are 2-0 up. Soyeveas just does goal-scory things using his 17 paces. Absolutely unstoppable. And that is 2-0. We are up into second. Tropithon are not playing. They must have played last night, logically. Javier are drawing with Salamanca. Ourense are beating Arentiero, and Corruccio are drawing with Covadonga. So that everyone around us is dropping points except Tropithon, which is very nice. Let's praise the boys. Praise the boys for a job being very well done. Keep praising the boys because the job is still being very well done. Paul Fernandez trying to lay in Soyeveas there, knowing full well he should have got there and somehow didn't. It's okay though, because we're just going to shut them down, shut them down, shut them down. It's what we do, just shut players down like our lives depend on it. Neshan, Hiner, trying to track him, does a terrible job, lets him go. Luckily we get away with that, and now we can go on the counter. Iker, over the top. Kind of a bit far ahead of where it needed to be, but it's okay. We are going to be fine. We're going to hold off. Half-time is incoming, but not before we get a free kick, which Soyeveas is going to take. And can he find a cheeky head somewhere? Not really. Not really. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's absolutely fine. We're going to be magical here. We're looking like a great team. There we go. Address the team and just say, you're doing brilliantly. Keep going. And hope that they do, in fact, keep going. And make something magical happen. Latour finds Iker. It's not going to go anywhere. I don't know why I'm commentating on highlights. I know aren't going to go anywhere. I guess I'm just that random. Right, praise. Praise be. Hiner looking for a throw-in to Mullera. Back to Hiner. Back to Mullerat. He's going to turn and shoot. Turn and shoot. Oh, he's going to turn and pass. Okay, Sabater. Juan Carlos Sabater is getting goals. Our right back is scoring. That's how you know everybody in this team wants this promotion. They want to see it. They want to get the job done. Zihu? Exactly. That's what they say about their goalkeeper. Right, Bellaribi. Mullerat trying to track him down. Iker is going to chase down Fella and gets turned inside out almost literally by the looks of that animation. Hiner. Sainz. Over the top, looking for Sabater, who's just scored. Can he get another goal today? Who knows? Who knows? He beats his man. He gets brought down. That's a straight red, surely. That is a straight red, surely. Yes, it is. Sergei Shmertin, who I assume is Russian. I mean, he's not Russian. He's just casually wandering off the pitch. But you know what I mean. He's from Russia. Anyway, Alejandro on the ball now. Gets tackled by Alva. Why were you putting your foot on the ball? Just faffing. Why? Why was that a good idea? Really? It's okay. We're fine. We're gonna score goals 4, 5, 6, and 10. That's how counting works. And everything from here is magic. In fact, you know what? Let's turn up our attacking. Let's really go for it. Let's just absolutely Hulk them. It is time for us to beat them down like they owe us money. Because we can. Iker, Latour, on a run of his own. Can he score? No, he can't. No, not today. Not today. Iker is not having a great game today. It's got to be said. Iker is struggling against a team he shouldn't be struggling against. Alibeth are somehow back above us, so they must have done something somewhere, which is good for them, I suppose, but we're inevitable at this point, so, you know, let's not worry too much. I am actually going to take Montero off because I am a little bit worried he might get a red. So we'll send in Piera there. That's off the woodwork from Valladolid Bay. And Giner gets it clear. And Latour picks up the ball and should be running right about now because nobody can keep up with you in this league. Right, great cross. In fact, there are 2 players who can keep up with you in this league and they're either side of you. So maybe, just a thought, run. Soives out for Sabater, in for Latour, who is offside and starting to make me think changes maybe a foot for this game. Right, Sabater off for Diaz, please. I think I'm going to take off Iker because he looks complacent and send in Clarenciaga. Ignacio is looking Ignacio. In fact, we're going to put him on for Santh, purely because Santh looks complacent. And I've got Jose Miguel on the bench, but he also looks complacent, which doesn't fill me with hope, to be quite honest. Because, yeah, I'd like it if he looked less complacent. Largely because I might have to send him in a second. Because Latour is just not scoring goals today. So, you know, Ignacio, Por Fernandez, Diaz, Piera, Giner with a shot off the woodwork. Latour scores. It's alright, it's okay, we're safe. Latour has scored. Everyone settle down. Nobody panic. Latour has scored. We're okay. The man's still alive. I'm still going to take him off, actually, because there are goals for the taking here. And we may as well share them around, let Jose Miguel have some, just because, why the devil not? We're up into second again. All is right with the world. We just have to keep doing what we do, and then we're good. Ignacio is coming back to try and do some defending, which is lovely. It's with Bellaribi to Alvaro, through back to Bellaribi. Bellaribi gets through and scores. And, well, that's the clean sheet lost. But it's not the game lost, so no one actually cares. Which is nice, to be honest. No one cares. We've got a corner. Mullerad's going to take it into the box. No one gets there. Forced to Jose Miguel, who beats his man, has a pop. And we've got another corner off of the back of the first corner. We're not going to see the second one, so that's great. And a few minutes just ticking away now. We are on our way to the Magic City as I can't work out how Tropithon have managed to stay top of the table without playing. I'm very confused. Are they just missing from our list? I don't know. I do not rightly know. Nice work, everyone. That was good. That was good. That was what we like to see from our teams, is what we're going to say out loud in front of the world, like we do, basically. Right, so let's do our thing here. Let's do a saving. We're good. Let's do a thing whereby we do a thing and see what's going on. Right guys, I'm going to call it a day there because I am tired. It is midnight. Thank you very much for being here. We're going to go and see the beautiful Rich Owens, who is in the beautiful south, apparently, yeah, also at Everton. Thanks for being here, guys. Love you all very much. I will be back at some point over the weekend. So stay safe, have a good and all that good stuff. Laters.